Medical entrance exams. Dream of all students who are having bio subjects in higher secondary education, that is class 11th and 12th. The whole image behind this dream is a doctor. To achieve this dream, students finally make their target to crack the entrance exams, and accordingly they start the preparation. After 1 year of rigorous preparation, they appear in various medical entrance exams conducted all over the country, but very few of them get success in spite of doing the same thing what a successful student did. Medical entrance exams. Have you ever thought about this? What can be the reason of failure? Where were the mistakes? Who is mainly responsible for? How these problems can be solved? Have you ever thought about this? Experts of Jagran think about you and your career. We have done a comparative study among those students who got selected and who does not. The conclusion of this study is the answer to all the questions of previous slides. Let's start with few quotations. Whether you think you can or you can't, you are right, said by Henry Ford. Your goal should be out of reach but not out of sight, said by Anita DeFrance. What can be the reason of failure? The possible reasons can be as follows. Most of the students are not able to decide whether they can or can't do this. The students are only the right person to decide. Lack of guidance from parents and school teachers. Problems with the basic concepts which create a lot of hindrance to grasp the things from competitive aspects. Fully depends on coaching classes. Irregular study. What can be the reason of failure? The possible reason can be as follows. Study of different authors' book for each subject. Pending of doubts. Time management. Lack of analysis regarding the rank in the weekly or monthly test. Apart from these, there can be other reasons, but the mentioned one are the most important. Where were the mistakes? Mistakes get started at the initial phase where parents and the students get failed to decide the right field after class 10th. Movements towards the coaching without analyzing the capabilities of the students, whether he can achieve the goal or not. Concentration on the objective books rather than the basic books. Avoiding of having test feedback report on weekly or monthly basis by the teachers and parents. Lack of positive support from teachers and parents at the time of frustration. Who is mainly responsible for? Parents and teachers are mainly responsible in initial phase, and then the students themselves once they have passed 2 or 3 months in the coaching institute or in self-study. How these problems can be solved? These problems can be solved by adopting the strategies and tips given as follows. Decide your target exam after class 10th. After class 12th, move ahead for a good coaching just for guidance, notes and regular test. Refer your basic book or NCERT book before going to class for the topics which will be taught in the class. What have you left are most important than what have you studied in the syllabus. How these problems can be solved? Prepare a very good class note for each subject. Do an analysis that in which subject you are not getting confidence. Put more stress on that particular subject. Always collect a concise and precise material. Apart from coaching classes, you should have your own timetable for self-study because this is the major tool to get your goal. Always maintain selective regarding and regular studies. How these problems can be solved? Clear your doubts on daily basis for each subject. To read different books at least one time, it's better to read your class notes many times. After studying a topic, you always try to recall the things in free time or just before going to bed to check what are the output. In case of less output, clarify the doubts in the morning before starting a new topic. Practices, tests and ranks. Practice of questions from previous year question papers will give the direction that what to read and how to read. Stress on the questions which are repeated continuously. Recent year papers will give you the idea about exam pattern. Most of the medical exam papers are NCERT based, so treat NCERT as Bible. Analyze your rank after every class test, which will give you the correct idea that where exactly you stand among your competitors. Discuss the incorrect questions with your teachers from the test paper. Exam selection strategies. There are two categories of exams, CBSE PMT and States PMT. Both have different syllabus, means CBSE have limited syllabus while state board syllabus are nearly to unlimited. CBSE PMT are conducted all over the India, so more number of students are appearing as compared to the state PMT. Only 15% seats are allotted by CBSE PMT while 85% seats are through the state PMT in states medical colleges. To get the same seat through the CBSE PMT is very much difficult as compared to the state board PMT. So finally, it's our suggestion that please concentrate on your state board PMT if you are not studying from CBSE board.